Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Muscatine Today show. They're all back there cheering me on because I actually started the show off right, which it's my job to do that. But yesterday was a struggle. I was literally on the struggle bus the entire time to just speak the words correctly. But today is better. The sun's shining, so maybe that's the deal. Maybe just I need the sun to be out, and then I can speak correctly. So if Mother Nature could help me out, that would be great. We just need the sun to continue to shine, and I'll be fine. I'll be able to do my job. It is Tuesday, and I'm excited to chat with Nicole today, but I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our sponsors. I say this every day, but it's super true. Without them, we wouldn't be able to have this awesome platform for folks to just share all the awesome stuff going on in Muscatine. So thanks so much to our sponsors, Muscatine Power and Water, Rivo Plumbing and Heating, Becky Insurance and Financial Services, our friends right over here at Impact Life Blood Center, Lutheran Living Senior Campus, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Fitness and Nutrition, Suntan City Muscatine, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine, Hy-Vee, of course, and our newest sponsor, Harper Cycling and Fitness. Super excited to have them on board. It is exciting that list just keeps growing. I get excited about that every time I read those off, because that just means that there are people in the community, there are businesses in the community that want to just shine a light on the good stuff. And that's my favorite thing about my job, is that I get to help shine light on good stuff that's happening in our community. So we're going to do that today with Nicole. Nicole's joining us from the Y, and she sent me a whole list, just like every time, a whole list of things that are going on at the Y that you can be a part of. Some of the things are things for kiddos. Lots of things actually this time are for the kiddos, but there are some things for the adults too, for us too.
Absolutely.
So, hi guys! But I am excited to talk about some of these things. So let's start off. We'll just start at the beginning of the list, so that way we don't get lost. Is that okay?
You bet.
Okay.
You bet.
Okay.
Wherever you'd like.
So we were actually just talking about soccer.
We were.
Before we went live. So soccer's getting, it's kind of crazy to think that it's like time for soccer and like spring things, but it is. It's time for soccer.
Right? So the snow yesterday didn't help field conditions, and I don't think it helped everyone's frame of mind that we're ready for soccer soon.
I couldn't even speak.
But it's coming soon.
Yes,
It's coming soon,
it
and
is.
that's exciting. So with spring break right around the corner, we have a soccer clinic coming up.
Okay.
So the soccer clinic is for 3rd through 8th graders, and it's just $10 a player. It's super inexpensive.
That's so
It's only like 4 times, like a Tuesday, Thursday one week, a Tuesday, Thursday the following week.
Just to kind of see.
Super simple, but get your feet warmed up, get a little bit of extra dribbling and passing back in the lineup of things.
Well,
Like,
it'd be a great, if they've never played before, it'd be a great thing to kind of see, like, oh, is this something that I would be interested in before they sign up for a whole season or something?
Exactly.
Maybe.
And by the way, it's not too late to sign up for our soccer season. The deadline is technically passed, but we will certainly take additional players from all age groups.
Okay.
Youth soccer at the Y is open to pre-K through 8th graders, and it's boys and girls.
Oh my gosh,
And-
pre-K, can you imagine those cute little,
It's so fun.
those cute little feet?
So fun. You have to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, you do.
Everyone has to start somewhere. And it's really an awesome developmental league that just gets you acclimated to a sport.
Right.
For some of the ones that are that little, it's really about, following directions and learning about team play. And we emphasize those things throughout all the ages, but especially when you're little, the fundamentals are those will come later.
Yeah,
We know.
Yep, it's more about getting out on the field and just kind of running around and having some fun.
Exactly. Burning some energy, being part of a team.
Parents are all about burning that energy. It's
Yes.
a great way to do that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
So pre-K through 8th,
Yes.
is that right?
Yep.
At the Y? Okay.
Yep, you got it.
Awesome.
Yep.
And how do they sign up for that? online, I assume.
You certainly
'Cause
can.
You guys are awesome online now.
Yeah.
Everything.
So if you go to muscatiny.org, actually we have a ton of information on there. And to be honest, I wish more people used our website.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that we take for granted, and it's out there for information. But of course, if somebody has questions, we still want them to call us.
Sure.
And we'll point you in the right direction.
Yep.
But our website has maybe way too much information because we do a whole bunch of things. Kind of like you said, I can't send you just one thing that I want to talk about because there's a whole list of things and all sorts of exciting stuff going on at the Y.
Yep.
And you know, if you think back to a year ago, it was a little depressing that we had like one or two little things on our calendar and everyone was still a little uncertain. And now
it's
kind
full
of feel like
again.
It's springtime and things are happening, and sign your kiddos
so
up.
excited.
And so you can sign up online or in person or by calling us.
Awesome.
Um,
But if you go to our website at muscatiny.org, you can find out about, so we have a tab across the top that's called special events. And if you go to that special event section, you'll find the soccer clinic listed there.
Okay.
And you can also sign up and register for it under our programs.
Awesome.
So if you go to programs and then look for either youth soccer or soccer clinic, both things are on there. Just pick whichever one you'd like to sign the kiddo up for, and it's really simple.
Really simple and easy, and you can do that right now.
Yeah. Good
Right
idea.
this minute.
Good idea.
Before you forget.
Seize the moment, right?
Seize the moment. Because I have to do that. I have to do it right now while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise I get like, woo! Like I'm off doing 100 other things. So, so we have soccer clinic, or you can still sign up if you want to get signed up for the season.
Right.
Kids Night Out, what's that about?
Kids Night Out is kind of like your built-in babysitter, right? So whether mom and dad or grandma and grandpa or whomever it is, caretakers want to go have a night out, and maybe you want to have a night in without the kids, whatever you want to do.
Maybe you want a nap.
Any of those things are okay. Kids Night Out is a super fun night from 6 to 10 p.m. for kiddos to come to the Y and do team building and sports and relays and watch a large projection movie and like all sorts of fun stuff.
That's
fun. It's a minimal cost. I think it is $12 per child. I have to check my notes because $12 per child from 6 to 10. The next Kids Night Out is this Saturday, and it's open to anyone in kindergarten through 5th. So if you have anyone in that age group and you want them to have fun, and like I said, if you want to use it to clean the house or if you want to use it to take a nap, you do whatever you want.
You do you.
We have one around Christmas time, and we always encourage parents to, like drop off the kids and do your Christmas shopping or run a couple errands or whatever it is you want to do.
Wrap those presents.
If you're going someplace and you need to run some errands, or maybe you have to pack for spring break or whatever it might be. There's lots of different opportunities, but we typically
hold. Or you can take a nap.
Are you tired today? Are you?
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Just an advocate of naps. That's good.
It's healthy, right?
Right. Absolutely.
So much fun.
It is. It's a fun time for kids to get together. We just require.
And they'll have no clue it's for you. They'll think like, "Oh, Mom, you're so awesome for signing me up for this."
Spin that just a little.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, wow, you're the best mom ever. I can't believe you signed me up for this. Super fun. Okay, so that's coming up, and that's under special events too, I assume, online.
It is. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And all we need is like a signed release form and that $12, and it's very, very simple. It's not a lot of work on your part. We hope. We're trying to make it easy.
And $12, that's very cheap for a sitter for that amount of time.
Yes.
So, and all those activities to keep them busy and active, and when they get home, they're going to be like wore out.
Exhausted. That's the goal. Absolutely. Yeah. We have lots of ways to wear out the kids at the Y.
At the Y, yes, for sure.
Bring the whole family and we'll help you out.
Help you out. Okay. And then sports camp.
Sports camp is something fun that we offer a couple of times each year. So we're offering it next week over Muscatine spring break.
Yep.
And so it's all morning. It's 8 a.m. until 12:30.
Okay.
Monday through Friday.
Okay.
We provide lunch every day. And they play all sorts of different games. So some days it's floor hockey, some days it might be gaga, some days it might be, you name it. Like there's dodgeball, there's kickball, there's all sorts of different activities. But it's really cool because since it's a week-long, Monday through Friday kind of thing, it gives everyone an opportunity to really build relationships.
Yep.
And I feel as though everyone, the first day is a little uncertain. You
Sure.
maybe don't know who's going to be there, and by Tuesday, everyone can't wait.
Yep.
Like you
Everyone's
can't wait
excited
to come back and check it all out.
They've made a connection with somebody, and absolutely, yep.
So the cost for that one, it's open to members and non-members.
Okay.
So if you're going to be in town next week and you want to sign those kids up, you can absolutely do that. The member cost is $60, and if you're not a member of the Y, it's $90.
Okay.
And again, lunch is included.
Ooh, that's
and it's
pretty good.
all morning entertainment, and again, we're talking a lot about wearing kids out, but it's a good way to
wear them out.
to burn some of that energy in a really positive, constructive way. So
yeah, absolutely. I am all for just getting the kids out, being active. If they're not sitting there on a game or a phone or whatever, I'm all for that. So
well, and you know, back in the day, the Y always talked so much about healthy spirit, mind, and body. And over the years of like brand transformations and all of that, we've gotten a little bit away from those things. But I think those are still so much at the core, and so much what we all have to remember. Like, getting your heart rate pumping is certainly good for physical endurance and for a little bit. I mean, it's great to sweat and work out, right? But the things that it does for you spiritually and for your mind and for clearing your head and all those things, all of those benefits are really, really important, and they all kind of snowball and grow. And if you start a small habit and it can snowball and continue, it's just amazing what it can do for you. And like I said, your clarity, maybe it helps you speak better. I don't know. Like,
I might need to go.
Maybe sunshine and exercise does the trick, right? Like,
it's true. Yes, it's very true. And you know, a lot of these things might inspire these kiddos to like one of these sports that they've tried at, you know, one of these camps. So
absolutely, and that's kind of the idea as well, is to give just an introduction to things and give you a fun time to play. Exactly. Because you don't have to be committed to something. So for some people that works, right? But you don't have to be committed to something every single day of the week when you're in second grade, so to speak. So,
absolutely.
Lots of opportunities to try new things.
So we've talked about some of these spring break activities with the camps and all of that. Is there more?
There is, yes. We have all sorts of stuff so the people that tell you like, oh, there's nothing for my kids to do in Muscatine, or the kids get in trouble because they don't do anything after school. I encourage you to check out the WISE website or call us, because there are a ton of things to do. So next week in particular, again, because so many kids are off on spring break, we're offering a super sitters class next week, which is like our babysitting know-how-to. So it's a course for 11 to 14-year-olds. You do have to sign up in advance. $20 for members, $40 for non-members. So anyone can sign up as long as you're, not going to be in school. Please don't skip school.
Don't skip school to come.
No, we're not advocating for that.
Sitter.
It's an all-day class from 9 to 3. You pack your own sack lunch and have great activities. My daughters recently went through it, and they really enjoyed it. They learned a couple new things. You learn basic first aid and toys that are appropriate for different age groups, and really just it's a good way to get a basic understanding and a little step up in the babysitting world. So if you're looking to make some money, or if you're looking to babysit cousins or nieces or nephews or anything like that, it's really a great course. We'll offer it again over the summer, but right now over spring break it's being offered next week too. So.
And I mean, that's a good thing for your resume as a sitter. I'm a super sitter.
Exactly. So. All of the, there is a test at the end, I should warn you. There's a test at the end, and every student or participant that passes gets a little laminated card that says you're a super sitter. So it's official.
So it's super official.
You could hang it, or like a badge, maybe we should.
Oh, dang. Show up with your badge and be like, sorry, the super sitter's here. The kids would be scared. They'd be like, oh, I'm not getting away with anything. The super sitter's here. Fun. So many things happening.
And there's also, I'm not done yet. I'm so sorry.
I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. What else can we do?
We just keep going. We just keep. There are a ton of middle school activities next week as well. Every day from 1 until 4. So actually anytime there's whether it's spring break or winter break or a no school day that's scheduled on the calendar,
Yeah.
we have events for kids planned at the Y. So next week, for example, there's dodgeball, there's Nerf Wars, there's a 3-on-3 basketball tournament one day. One day's a large projection movie. One day is an Among Us live event. Like there's all sorts of different stuff going on.
So fun.
So yeah, exactly. Thank you.
That's so fun.
If you just want a fun spot for the middle schoolers to be, or if they need to get out of the house, or whatever the scenario might be, we have activities for them to keep them busy.
What do you guys consider middle schoolers? Because I know it's different for different schools and stuff, right?
It is. It is.
So what's
5th through 8th grade generally,
Okay.
although if you were to call and speak with Amy or Brandon, and if you had a couple of siblings that are kind of close in age, or if you, there's certainly exceptions to that too.
Okay.
And the bottom line, I mean, if you had a kiddo who's in 9th grade and you say, I really, really need them to be at the Y,
we need them to be at the Y.
We can find something for that kiddo to do.
Yep.
So please don't let that deter you. But give Amy or Brandon a call and talk through that and see what they say. But again, if you were to go to our website, for example,
you can sign up.
we have a page in our program guide. Our program guide is available online, and it comes out 3 times a year. But the current program guide has an entire page that's dedicated to youth activities and middle school and teen stuff. So there are all sorts of activities broken down by ages. So there are a few things that are a little more age specific, and then a few others that are open to any number of ages and youth. And
Gosh, there's so many things to do. So if you're not going away for spring break, there's still a ton of things for the kids to do to keep them busy and have a really great time.
Yep, absolutely. And just because the kids are on spring break doesn't always mean that the parents are, right? Unless you have something fun planned, which is fabulous. But parents still have to work sometimes to, pay the bills. So
There are still bills on spring break.
There still are.
Right.
That happens to the best of us.
It does. It really does. So we've talked about lots of kids' activities.
Yep.
But I see something wine and dine.
Yes. How about a fundraiser for the kids?
Yes.
Does that work?
Okay. So the Wine and Dine fundraiser. Let's talk about that.
This year it's on April 23rd.
Okay.
It's a Saturday evening. Tickets are on sale now, and it's a fundraiser for all the youth and teen programs at the Y.
Okay.
So it helps us fund things like this. And when you mention, like Kids Night Out is only $12 a kid, and that's extremely reasonable.
Right.
To help offset the cost of the food and everything else that we provide and the staff that's there and all those things, we have fundraisers throughout the year, right? We try to offset costs somehow because we're a nonprofit, but we certainly...
You want to make it affordable for everybody to come.
Yes, that's the goal. We're open to everyone who needs us, and so that's the bottom line. We want to be available. But this Wine and Dine is a really awesome, fun night. Amy coordinates the details, but she has Boonies and Proof Social and the Wine Bar all on board for food. Ooh. So you'll receive a 5-course dinner, and there's a wine pairing with each course. So there's a little ounce of wine education thrown in there that tells you about the notes of the wine and the flavors and the aftertaste, which has a much better name that I can't come up with right now. The notes, the floral notes, the something.
I don't know.
I'm sounding not
I'm
very...
not that fancy. I don't know.
I'm failing miserably right now, but there's something that you could learn at the Wine and Dine.
Yes, you can learn stuff and taste amazing wine.
It takes place at Proof Social and the Wine Bar, or the Wine Nuts, those upstairs, a couple of levels. Really awesome prize boxes that you can, like raffle off and buy raffle tickets to win. Really awesome silent auction items that are still coming in. So all sorts of good stuff. Really great way to raise some money
Yep.
and help support good programming at the Y.
Yep.
But then also a really great way to get out and have
Yep.
fun.
It's a night out and
It's-
something different to do.
Yes, absolutely.
A different event.
Yep.
And
So whether it's just a, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife that you want to take, or whether it's a girls' night out, if you
Yep.
wanted to round up a bunch of your
Yep.
best gal pals and head out on the town, it's a fun night. Some folks get a little bit dressed up for the evening, some show up casual. It doesn't make any difference to us as long
You
as
do
you're
you.
willing to come and have fun. Tickets are on sale now. They
Okay.
are $50 per ticket because it's a fundraiser.
Sure.
But
and you get, that's a lot of food and wine. And
right?
That's
We
a
think
big
so.
deal.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank Amy. She's
Yeah.
in charge.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, so that's coming up in April.
It is. Yep. And buy
Uh,
tickets now because there's only a limited number of tickets
Right.
available.
There's only so much space.
Yes.
Available.
Yep. Only so much food. Only so much wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's in April, and
Yep.
then in March, it's Bowl for Kids' Sake.
It is. It is. So I think Lindsay has given
Yeah.
you plenty of information about Bowl for Kids' Sake.
Yes.
But just a reminder
Yes.
that we really still need a few more teams to sign up.
Yes.
And the more the merrier. Because
Yep.
when we pack that bowling alley, it is so much fun and
Yeah.
the energy is so fabulous and everyone is there for such a good cause and it's all for the kids.
Yep.
So
So there are two different times that you can do it too, right?
there are. Yep. One at 2 p.m. and one at 4:30.
Yeah.
So whatever
whether
works
you,
best.
Yeah, whatever works best
Yep.
for you. So it kind of gives you that opportunity to,
Yep.
fit
And
it in your schedule.
It's intentionally designed not to take up your entire day.
Right.
We know everyone's busy, but everyone deserves to be rewarded for their fundraising efforts and for helping to support
Yep.
our one-on-one mentoring through Big Brothers Big Sisters. So it's
Yep.
it's a super fun event. We don't want anyone to miss out on it. But again, we've tried to condense it a little bit so that
Yep.
it doesn't have to take up an entire day or an entire
Sure.
weekend because we know everyone has lots of stuff going on.
Absolutely.
But yeah, get your team in. You can go to muscatinebfks.org.
Okay.
So Muscatine Bowl for Kids' Sake, but
Yep.
muscatinebfks.org and sign up your team online. You can enter t-shirt sizes. You can do everything you need to do online and get everything squared away.
Awesome. So you can get online, sign up for that, go on the Y the Y website and sign up for all of those other fun things.
Yeah.
So many things for you to do. over
Way too
spring
much.
break.
Way too much to ingest. But
Ingest, but
call us with questions.
yes, there's a ton. So get online, sign up for all of the things.
Yeah.
Sign up definitely for these fundraisers. The Bowl for Kids' Sake's right around the corner. It's hard to believe, but that's like literally just a couple weeks away.
Absolutely.
And then in April, you're going to want to sign up now still, but in April is that Wine and Dine,
Yep.
which will be super fun for
Yep.
all the adults to
So-
support the kids.
Exactly. So March 26th is
Yes.
Bowl for Kids' Sake, as a reminder, in case we didn't
March
put that out there.
26th. I think we have a little commercial that we'll share too for the Bowl for Kids' Sake in the show as well. But so much good stuff happening. Jess, did you have the opportunity to show them where on the website to look? Okay, perfect. So you guys know how to get to these activities on the Y website. It's super simple. Plus, you can find out a ton of other stuff that's going on through the
Whole
programming.
bunch of information
whether
out
it's
there.
for you or the kids. But
Yep.
always something going on at the Y, which is why I love you guys being in our community so much. Thanks for coming out. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for listening to all of these
all
events
of the
and all this
things.
fun
Well, spring
stuff
break's
and
coming up, so I'm glad you guys have so much going on for the kids.
Lots
in
of
Muscatine
options.
to,
Yep.
I don't know. They need stuff to do, right?
They do, yep.
Keep them busy.
Absolutely.
Get them tired.
That's right.
For all those parents. I appreciate you coming on today so much. We are going to go to a quick commercial and then we'll be right back. But there's a few more things that I want to share with you. And before we go to the commercial, we have to do what's in the box,
Ooh.
right? I mean, seriously.
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 I feel like I need to roll up my sleeves
You might
for
want
this.
to,
Is this
yeah. Well, I don't know if you need to roll them up, but you might not
Should I be
want them
nervous?
on your. No, don't be nervous.
I've only done this once. Can
You
you believe
have?
it? Only once.
Really?
Yep. True story.
Okay. So stick your hands in there,
Okay.
and there's a dish of stuff in there.
Yes, there is.
Okay, so feel and see if you can figure out what the item is in the dish. It's actually, we're celebrating the National Day.
Oh, I should have checked the calendar before I came.
You
Is
should
that what
have.
you're telling me?
You should have, but you didn't.
I didn't. I sure didn't. I kind of feel like they're yogurt covered something.
Not yogurt.
Is that weird? And what
They are covered. Something's covered.
Are they like animal crackers or like frosted something? Like what?
Kind of, yes.
I'm obviously not very good at this game.
They're brown. They're covered in brown.
Covered in brown, like brown chocolate?
Yes, they're covered in chocolate.
Okay. Interesting.
And they might be a nut.
Oh, like peanut clusters?
Yes!
Really? How cool!
It's National Peanut Cluster Day. Did you know that?
Obviously, I didn't.
Obviously
That's
not.
awesome.
Yeah, peanut
Oh
clusters.
my goodness!
Yeah,
I had no idea.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. It's also, is it women? It's National Women's Day too, right? I mean, we're both women, so
Awesome.
we should celebrate.
Women
with
with
peanut
peanut clusters.
Yeah,
Yeah, why
for
not?
sure. It's also colon cancer awareness day, so
Okay.
we should probably go home and change into blue.
Probably should.
I forgot
really
to wear
should check
my-
the calendar before I go
I
out.
know. I even reminded people yesterday to wear blue, and then I forgot to wear blue. I'm the worst.
Forgot to.
Gosh. I should have
We'll work
laid
on
out
it.
my shirt yesterday.
We'll work
but
on it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to work on that. I'm
Okay.
going to work on that. But, all right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate you guys all joining us today on the show. It was fun and a lot of information for you. But go check out the Y website, and you can find out all the information we talked about today, all the stuff for
And
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you again for having us and for all the
course.
good that you do to spread the word. Because
Of course.
without you guys, we wouldn't be able to spread all the word about all the good stuff we do either. And
Of course.
we try with our social media and our website and things, but it's wonderful to have somebody who helps us
Yes.
share the
love it.
news.
I love having you guys on and all of the fun stuff. So thanks for joining us on the show today. We will be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. So don't miss out on that. But until then, don't forget that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.
Hello, I'm Ashley Lovelace. Being a big is pretty awesome. But you know what else is awesome? Bowl for Kids' Sake. Yep, that's right. It's back. It's that time of year when you get to spend the afternoon with your friends, maybe have some pizza, win some door prizes, and just hang out at the Rose Bowl. This is the biggest fundraiser for Big Brothers Big Sisters the whole year. So make sure you sign up online because this is the most fun you're going to have in rented shoes.